taking on the Baltimore Orioles. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and we got a rubber match. All right, just about set to go, and towing the slab, John Means.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Royce Lewis.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
To first, two down. Here's Royce Lewis. Hitless in the first two games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. 2 out, space is empty. Popped up. Urias moving under it. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Down go the Twins in order. Orioles due up in the first, no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Jorge Mateo. And a pitch. That's towards center. Buxton moves under it. Squeezes it. And there's one down. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. Right-hander kicks, deals. It was out of Cal State Stanislaus that he was a 7th-round pick by the Rays, and then eventually got a chance to make his way through the Rays system, and then was dealt for Nelson Cruz to the Minnesota Twins. One down, base is empty. Sets him down looking. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kepler on his way over. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. And here it comes. Inside, just missed. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Way inside, gets out of the way. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 run across in the frame so far here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
The line to kick the pitch. In the air, center field. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Kyle Farmer, batting with one down, takes a strike. One out, base is empty. Got him looking. Out number 2.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Max Kepler in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. There's a line drive to left field. Corrals it, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Back now at Oriole Park, Anthony Santander at the plate. Ryan back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. Santander in his 7th season, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fought off foul. The Orioles trailing by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. The 0-2. That one missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Chopped to 3rd, and he picks it up in foul territory. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a foul ball. And a pitch. They'll work one to right, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now, 1 out. So, Siggy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
1 ball.
Santander, the lead runner at 2nd. Mullins over at 1st with 1 away.
2-1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And now 2-2.
Well, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Outside low. 3-2 now.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Three and two now. In the air, right field. Kepler moving under this one. And there's 2 down.
Batting it. The left field.
So 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. And next for the Orioles, Austin Hayes. There's the strike. Swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Orioles strand a couple. They trail here 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And that skips in the dirt. And it goes just foul. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2-0.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Good hitters count the 2-0. To short, could be 2. Flips to second, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Twins 1 and the Orioles nothing. Bottom of the inning. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman.
And he deals.
Mountcastle.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings and misses. Had him way out front of the slurve. Jorge Mateo now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a big swing and a miss.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss.
And that one hammered. Margot on his horse. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Henderson swings through it for strike 1.
1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here's Adley Rutschman. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
This one in the air, center field. Rutschman retired, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Manuel Margot. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Henderson throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one. Royce Lewis digs in now. First offering misses badly for ball one. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Center field. Mullins in pursuit. And there's two down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That misses. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We're midway in the 4th. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Way outside. Now 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Get out of town. He'll touch him on. It's 1-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. Swinging a foul straight back. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. And the righty deals. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it definitely didn't come out of his hand the way that he was intending it to, and the release point was a little bit off as well.
Orioles at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now it's Austin Hayes. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Solo homer brings in one for Baltimore. All even at 1 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. New inning getting started. The batter will be the shortstop, Carlos Correa. Means back to work. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. The guy who's won a platinum glove as the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. Go-ahead run on base. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. On the ground to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw, and that's a tough time for an error. First and second, no outs. Max Kepler at the plate, and fouled off. First and second here, no outs. The pitch. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
2-2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. No outs, runners at first and second. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Tapped softly on the ground. Wide throw, and it gets away. A
potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Santana, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the catch for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And now 1-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making them work out there.
2 on, 1 out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And now the lefty. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. At the belt and fires. Popped in the air. Left field. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. That one hooked foul. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Up and in. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anymore. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
The Orioles down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Got it by him for the K. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
2 outs. Here's a swing and a miss.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. The Orioles trailing by a run here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And back now at Oriole Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. The pitch. And ball 1.
No base hits in the series.
Brandon Hyde out of the dugout now. Coming on for the Orioles, Ryan Baker.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And another ball. That one down the line, and that's just foul. 2-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Not even close there. And the count's full. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1.
He got on plane with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And here comes Carlos Correa. 1 for 2. This one in the air. Mountcastle pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Kyle Farmer. Smoked on the ground a second. And he'll be safe at first.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a 1-2. Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Twins get 1 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now at the plate, Adley Rutschman. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Righty to the plate. That's outside. And it's 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. And that's down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a big swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And that's a 2-out double. Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Griffin Jacks. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Mullins in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Justin Topa appears to be getting loose. Thielbar warming up as well. He was late there, strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Now fly ball to right center. Buxton moves under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. The Orioles leave 1. And they still trail it here 3-1. Baker back to work. Santana in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off. kicks and deals. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And 2 away now.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. And down on strikes he goes. And the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retired in short order as the bottom of the 7th, down the third baseman, Ramon Urias. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. And he grabs it in foul ground.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Comes up empty.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That to right. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And fouled off.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important with getting back into this ballgame.
And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, that was an important at bat this game. So great job there, stepping up to the challenge. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That's ripped into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Caleb Thielbar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Henderson swings through it for strike 1.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Goes down looking. Orioles strand a couple. Back here in Baltimore, Manuel. So a lefty out of the pen, Cionel Perez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And the first offering is not close. Perez, a 6-foot lefty, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, A hitter low average, and that chance handled. There's one on a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Swings through that one.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Good get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Wouldn't chase that time. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Down and in, moved his feet. This to third. Whips it to Mountcastle. That takes care of Buxton. That's the 3rd out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Justin Topa getting loose out there. And here it comes. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
1 down, base is empty. That's in there, and it's 0-2. That's inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. 1 down. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Wouldn't chase that time.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
2 balls. No
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
The tying run at the plate. And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got down and through the infield. That was really cut out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Mullins up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Tying run is at first. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Missed inside with the curve. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
So the tying run at 2nd.
Full count.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I'm not sure that was the exact outcome.
On the mound now, Justin Topa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Now Correa up to hit. 1 for 3. Perez back to work. And that one ripped into right. Base hit. And at first, Kyle Farmer, the next to hit. That one misses. Ball 1. Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. The pitch. Foul ball. A 1-2. And they'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one almost hit him. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Now batting Max Kepler. Nice curveball for a strike.
Well, sometimes as a left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
And now the lefty gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Correa, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Kepler tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. Jerry Hillsdale rings him up. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Yennier Cano. Now he's pitching on 2 days rest. On the corner at the knees for a strike. 2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Right side, hard hit. Mateo sends it to first. And that is that. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Yohan Duran. He last pitched 2 days ago. Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
First strikeout for him in this one. That split was maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
1 ball.
Mountcastle
No strike.
stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one missing inside.
2-0.
In the air on the infield. Farmer under it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. That one in triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
1 strike away. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton. Play ball.